Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to wrap up our topic on transformations because I want to finish our unit on geometry because we don't have much time. I would rather spend these last 2 months focusing on Algebra 1 and preparing you guys for high school. So our topic of today is transformations. We're going to take what we know about reflections and what we know about translation and mix it together. So our learning target. Today I can find the image of geometric figures by using properties of transformation problem. So we already know this about reflections and translations. I don't really feel a need to review this again. Problem number 1, quadrilateral MNOP who has vertices at n2, 1, n2, 4, O3, 1, and P3, 4 goes under the following transformation. First, a reflection over the x-axis followed by a translation 3 units to the left and 1 unit up. So first things first, I want to identify my vertices on my pre-image. So M is at 2, 1, N is at 2, 4, O is at 3, 1, and P is at 3, 4. So first, it says that it's reflected over the x-axis. And remember, if I go back to this previous slide, when you reflect over the x-axis, you change the sign of your y value. So that means starting with M, my y value is 1, and I want to change the sign by making this positive 1 into a negative 1. So I will get 2 because I leave my x value alone when reflecting over the x-axis, comma, negative 1. For N, again, we're focusing on our y value, so that positive 4 becomes a negative 4. So we will have 2, comma, negative 4. O, same thing. This positive 1 becomes a negative 1. And P, this positive 4 becomes a negative 4. So we get 3, comma, negative 4. So we're reflecting over our x-axis. Now we want to have a translation 3 units to the left and 1 unit up. When you're reflecting, remember, when you're translating to the left, you subtract from your x value. And when you're translating up, you add on to your y value. So that means we're going to subtract 3 from our x value because we're moving to the left, and we're adding 1 to our y value because we're moving up. So we will have 2 plus 3 in our x value because we're adding 3 because we're moving. Oh, this price done made a mistake. I'm sorry, guys. We will have 2 minus 3 because we're moving to the left. And we will have negative 1 plus 1 because we're moving up 1 unit. And this will give us the point M prime on our image, which is 2 minus 3, which is negative 1, and negative 1 plus 1, which is 0. Now on to N. We have to subtract 3 from our x value, which is 2, because we're moving to the left, and we take this negative 4 and add 1 onto it because we're moving up. And this will give us our vertice N prime. 2 minus 3 in our x value gives us negative 1, and negative 4 plus 1 gives us negative 3. Now on to O. Again, we're subtracting 3 because we're moving to the left. So subtract 3 from your x value. And we're adding 1 because we're moving up. So we're adding 1 to our y value. So you have negative 1 plus 1. And this gives us O prime. 3 minus 3 gives us 0. Negative 1 plus 1 gives us 0. So O is the point 0, 0. And last but not least, P. Again, we're translating to the left. So we're subtracting 3 from our x value. So it'll be 3 minus 3. And we're moving up 1 unit. So we're adding 1 to our y value. So it'll be negative 4 plus 1. And this gives us P prime. 3 minus 3 gives us 0. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. And here's the points on our image. So, of course, you want to restate your Vertices on your image. N prime is negative 1 comma 0. N prime is negative 1 comma negative 3. O prime is 0 comma 0. And P prime is 0 comma negative 3. Here's your problem 2 for the day. You guys know what to do. Take a screenshot if you're on your phone, or jot it down on a piece of paper, solve it, and answer it in your assignment for the day. Have a good day, guys.